What's good, everyone? This is Artist of Truth coming to you once again with another vlog entry. So today I wanted to talk about the video which was posted by, I believe it was a subscriber by the name of The Patriot. And the video stated overly privileged Americans, which it actually included a meeting with Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens. So of course you already know they are Trump supporters. It doesn't surprise me with Candace Owens. She is a very, very educated black woman who I highly respect her, but just some of the things that she was speaking on, I didn't quite agree on. So let's go ahead and get to the point. 7 minutes and 6 seconds into this overly privileged Americans video that is posted up on YouTube. 7 minutes and 6 seconds into the video, Candace stated about a CNN editor whose last name I can't recall, but I'm pretty sure she knows exactly who it is. And if you're interested, look it up for yourself. So she was basically saying that the CNN editor was being labeled white supremacist, and her aha moment came in when she realized that this editor was not only gay, but he was married to a black man. And she was like, it's just utterly stupid. Why would someone be a white supremacist, and that you all shouldn't call him a white supremacist because he's married to a black guy? So what was so funny about that is, truth has a tendency of revealing its ugly face at times. So as you know, there is a white supremacist who actually goes by the name of Gregory Bush. Now, Gregory Bush was previously married to a black woman, and as you all may know, tried to make the attempt to go into a predominantly black owned and black filled church to gun down and create terror from nothing more than his self-hatred and hatred for people of color. But he wasn't successful. So in turn, he went to a grocery store, gunned down 2 black people, and then and then on top of it, make the statement, white people don't shoot white people. And then it just suddenly clicked to me that what Candace Owens stated was nothing more than far from the truth. Regardless of whether or not you are married to a black man or a black woman, if you're a white supremacist, that's what you are. Because there are some people of color who have what is called an identity crisis. They haven't been educated or informed about accepting themselves, loving themselves, and representing themselves to a capacity where everyone that comes around them would love them, would respect them. But also on the flip side, if you're a white supremacist, that's just what you are. That's what they are. They're not going to suddenly have a change of heart. Come on now. And I believe more and more people of color are starting to wake up and realize that just because you are married to a black person doesn't exclude you from being a racist. Holly Berry suddenly emerged out of nowhere to say that one of her ex-husbands who she's paying child support to, as we all know. She said that he called her a nigga. But hey, you know, you have some blacks that just feel that just because they're married to a white person, that at some point they will never face that. Some people don't even actually face it at all. There are actually some white people that will sit up there and shut their mouth because they know they can't explain that. They can't look at their partner and say, yeah, I know what you're feeling. I know what you're dealing with. They can't. So in closing, I would like to say that just because you're married doesn't exclude your level of hatred towards people of color. Because if you are a racist and you know you are, or you know that your partner is obviously a racist and you are married or you are involved with them, you have a problem. You and your partner have a problem. But on top of that, it's so much more. It's so much bigger than that. It's all about controlling a person's mind. And if you can control a person's mind, you can manipulate that person into not loving themselves. You can manipulate that person to do and accept certain behaviors that typically the average person who loves and respects themselves wouldn't normally tolerate or put up with. So, Candace Owens, that's funny that you made that remark when you did. And then suddenly, truth just suddenly reveals itself. I think Candace really and truly needs to go back and get a reality check. So y'all have a great evening.